She's also wearing sandals. I don't know what was trying to happen here, to be honest. Happy video day, guys. So for today's video, we're going to be doing one of my favorite series on my channel. And yeah, I just really love doing this series. To me, it just takes me back to the days when I used to watch like Joan Rivers on E! News doing like the whole fashion police thing. And it's my take on that kind of idea. Only talking mostly about the makeup and also throwing a little fashion in here and there just because, I mean, like, how could you not talk about the dresses? I mean, come on. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing my series Makeup on the Red Carpet, and we're going to be talking all about the SAG Awards. So the SAG Awards just finished happening, and there was a lot of beautiful makeup looks and, of course, a lot of beautifully dressed celebrities. And in this series, what I do is I put on my detective skills and I try to find the exact makeup products that the celebrities were wearing on their face, and I tell you guys all of the details, and we go over everything. Of course, at the end of the video, I also tell you guys who I think was the best dressed celebrity as well as the best makeup of the night. So we have all of that to go over. I will give you guys a disclaimer. For the SAG Awards, I do feel like a lot of the makeup artists were very secretive on the products that they used on the celebrities' faces. I'm assuming there was not that many endorsements, but because of that, what we'll do is for some of the celebrities, I'm going to be giving you guys suggestions of stuff that I think looks similar. There is not that much information out there. So we're going to go over all of that. There is some celebrities that I know exactly what they were wearing, and today's look is inspired by one of the celebrities, which I will let you know who it is once we get to them. I picked a few different celebrities. We've got some really pretty makeup looks, and let's get into makeup on the red carpet right now. I am hoping that for the Oscars we have a little bit more information because, I mean, we really want to know what some of these people are wearing, you know? So let's get into the first celebrity we're going to talk about, and that is Michelle Williams. Now, I love this look, guys. She is wearing Louis Vuitton, and I will tell you that Michelle Williams is one of those celebrities that tends to always wear Louis Vuitton, and sometimes I don't love her outfit, and sometimes I'm like, oh, it's very Louis Vuitton, but just a little bit too costumey. It's not really like something that I personally be like, that's super wearable. In this instance, even though it's a black dress, it still looks really pretty black, but it is a very beautiful silhouette on her. It's very within her style. I love it. It looks very classic. I love her 20s inspired Ode to 20 kind of look on the hair with the little thing in the hair. I think it all kind of worked together. You know, you have a nice little style going, but you have a dress that's not so overpowering. So everything kind of complemented each other. That red lip was insanely gorgeous. Killer, killer, killer look. So let's talk about the makeup because obviously that's what we want to know about. Her makeup artist was James KALIARDOS. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And he actually did not list any of the items that he used on her face. But I did notice a few things. If you guys can see in the inner corners of her eyes, she does look like she has almost like a very light gray metallic shadow. That looks so gorgeous. I think now coming into the spring, we are going to see a lot more gray happening. What I also think is really beautiful are her lips. Now, for her lips, he did not specify the lip color, and I was really looking for that because out of all things that we would want to know, it'd be that lip color, right? So since he didn't specify what he would use, I would recommend to you guys something that I think is gorgeous and has a very similar tone, and that's from Dose of Colors, and the color is Date Night. It is a color that I just finished getting in BoxyCharm, and when I put it on, it was the most gorgeous, richest red, and it looks like this one. It has more of a vampy feel to it. It's not like super Christmassy. It has like more vamp to it, and it kind of reminds me of this color. Now, I just think that this color is gorgeous. I love that her eye look is simple, but at the same time, there is some pizzazz. There's some glitteriness happening there on the lids with that gray shadow and that beautiful lip. I think that her face and her complexion looks amazing, but she has flawless skin, but she does look like a porcelain doll. I honestly loved her makeup. I think he did a really good job. For the simplicity of the way that the look was going to go, I think they did a fantastic job, and I really loved her look. I think she looked great. Now let's talk about somebody who kind of knocked it out of the park for me. I really think she looked so pretty. So this is Sophie Turner. Sophie Turner was also wearing Louis Vuitton, and I love her outfit. This is gorgeous. I would not have expected this to be Louis Vuitton, to be honest. I would have thought that this was another designer because it didn't look Louis Vuitton to me, but I love it on her. It's very youthful. It's kind of cool. It has a little bit of edge to it. I like the paddings on the side around the hip area. I think that this was the perfect dress for her. The color is pretty damn cool as well. This pink color looks great on her. It matches her hair. She has like this really cool moment going here. I really love it. But if we look at what Georgie Eisdell did on her eyes, which is her makeup artist, I love it. I love it. I love that really soft kind of peachy pink tone that she has all over the lid. She has like a lighter purpley tone kind of dusted over the top, and I love her eye look. And she did say that the way that she was able to get her eyelashes to look this way is by putting on layers and layers and layers and layers of mascara. Somebody who hates to put on lashes, I totally get that. I mean, anytime that I put on a lot of mascara, I have to like coat and coat and coat and coat, and I can imagine this must have been a million coats because I did a few coats today and I still don't have that, and I was going at it. So I think that that is gorgeous. Her eyes look fantastic. And another thing was her lip color. Her lip color is so beautiful. It's almost like a mixture between a nude and a plum, and I was trying to find the lip color as well, and she did specify on her Instagram that it was a bunch of colors mixed together. From looking at her lids, since we don't know exactly what she's wearing, what I would say is something like the Carly Bible palette. So if you look at this palette, you've got like some of those really pretty purpley kind of shades that you can mix in with like this color right here and like one of these purpley or pinky shades. You can probably come out with like a very soft but at the same time pastel-y gorgeous lid that'll kind of look similar with what she created here on Sophie Turner. I absolutely love, love, love this look. I think she did a fantastic job, and I like the whole thing. I think the whole thing was great. All right, so if we keep on going, we've got Jennifer Lopez, and I will tell you guys, I like this dress a lot better than what she wore to the Golden Globes. She's wearing George's Hoboka. I love it. I think that she looks really pretty. I like that it has like this kind of scooped neckline. It's a little bit different. I like that the bow this time is on the back and not in the front of the dress. I think for somebody with her figure, I like it better in the back than in the front. I think this looks really good on her. I do like that it's black. I think that's a very formal, nice color. Do I think it was a little bit on the safer side? Yes, but I do really like the scoop neck. She looks like a movie star here, and I do also like that there was not so much going on here. We do have that necklace. Personally, I probably wouldn't have worn the necklace, but then again, I heard that her jewelry was like worth $9 million. So I guess if they gave me a $9 million choker or necklace or anything to wear, I guess I would put it on. I'm sure she had like some type of security guard behind her the whole night because that's a lot of money. So if we look at her face though, Scott Barnes, which is her makeup artist, did a phenomenal job. And I really like this look. Now I had said prior that Jennifer Lopez has a signature look, that it's like the very JLo look. I feel like this one is a little bit of a toned down JLo, which I kind of like. I don't feel like the lashes are as big as they were in the Golden Globes. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but they look a little bit smaller, just a tad. Also, the makeup looks a little bit softer and not as contoured, a little bit more movie star-esque than entertainer. And I really like it. I think that she looks gorgeous. Her skin looks flawless. And of course, Scott Barnes was somebody who listed some of the products, but of course they are from his line. So he's using this natural glowy and showy. He's using the Cheek and Cheek palette. I can't say that. Oh my god, I had a hard time saying that on the last one. And he's also using the sculpting and contouring palette. So he's using everything from his collection. I'll throw a few of the images up here. I almost feel like I need to try some Scott Barnes stuff. Like, I wasn't gonna buy some of his collection, but I'm honestly starting to want it. I don't know. We'll see about that. But I really, really love her face look. I think she looks gorgeous. I do feel like if you want like that type of JLo contour, Scott Barnes' collection is probably where you're gonna want to go. I mean, he is her makeup artist. He has been her makeup artist for years, and I'm sure those palettes are all created around the JLo face. Let's talk about the person that literally I think stole the night because everybody was talking about her. Oh my goodness, I saw it everywhere. That's Jennifer Aniston. So Jennifer Aniston was wearing Dior, and she actually posted something really funny on her Instagram saying that the way that she was able to not have any wrinkles on her dress is if she was like kind of planked in the back seat. I have seen people do crazy things like that before to not ruin their dresses, and it's actually kind of uncomfortable, but I guess, you know, you don't want to have any wrinkles. You got to do what you got to do. And I liked her dress. I thought her dress was probably one of the sexiest dresses I had ever seen. This is like Jennifer Jennifer Aniston 2.0. You know, like Jennifer Aniston usually wears a certain look. This is like the opposite. This is like white, which is not a color you would typically see on her. She's always wearing black or something dark. This is white. This stands out. She's literally calling attention. And you know, there's a very little to the imagination with this dress. It's a gorgeous dress. I honestly think that if she was going for sexy, she nailed it. She nailed sexy. And if we talk about her makeup artist was Angela Levine. She actually didn't list anything that she used on Jen Aniston. And I was actually pretty shocked about that because I really thought that we were going to see a little bit more information on her since she was such a big deal of the night. You know, everybody was talking about her. I guess they were also talking about her because of Brad Pitt. They really don't leave those two people alone, huh? This is a palette that I feel like gives you that really beach looky contour that I literally swear by this. I'm wearing it today. This is the Smashbox Cali Contour. I feel like if you use a palette like this one, you are going to get that bronzed up, beautiful Jennifer Aniston kind of look. And very natural. She does have a little flush of color on the cheeks, but everything looks very beachy to me. She always looks like that beach Barbie, you know? Let's talk about somebody who has killed it for me, and I think she was my winner for the Golden Globes. That's Zoe Kravitz. So Zoe Kravitz looks pretty freaking phenomenal. I mean, if you guys look at this Oscar de la Renta dress, it kind of gives me vibes of her TV show. What's Big Little Lies? It looks like something a character from that show would actually wear. She looks really pretty in this. The gloves are a little bit over the top for me, but I like it on her. I feel like on her, this works. This is very Tiffany's inspired. It looks good on her. Very Audrey Hepburn, but it looks good on her. I feel like she pulled it off really good, but I'm in love with her face makeup. Oh my goodness, she looks flawless. So Hung Van Gogh is the person who did her makeup. He did such a great job because when you're thinking peachy tones, sometimes you gotta be careful with peach because it can wash you out completely. And she is wearing peach like on her eyelids, on her lips, and she looks a little washed out, but not in a bad way. She actually looks gorgeous. I absolutely love this on her. I love that she has that peachy tone on the lids. I do feel like if you guys own the Born to Run as well, or a lot of other palettes, you do get this like you get this kind of corally shade. I feel like you put that on the lids, you're gonna get a very peachy kind of undertone color. Also just recently, the Dose of Colors collection that came out with I Love Sarah E has this color peachy in it. I believe it's still available, I'm not sure, but this color is so similar. This is that same kind of peachy tone. So if you have this color, this is like the same tone that she's wearing on her lips. I would have loved to have known the exact tone, but unfortunately I was not able to get that information for you because it was not listed anywhere. But I do really love her makeup look and I love her dress. I think she looked gorgeous. I really love this look as well. Let's talk about Scarlett Johansson and another person that I have no idea what she's wearing on her face, but I do know what she's wearing on her body. She is wearing Armani Privé, and I love this. Wow, I think she looks amazing. I love the way that this turquoise dress looks with that pumpkin-ish lip. I love it. I think it looks gorgeous. Talk about sexy, but at the same time, it's super nice. Like, I love this. I think she looks great, and I love that they pulled back her hair and just had earrings. Like, it kind of works together. The dress is a statement, but she doesn't want too much other statement. I like this. I think that this is the way you do like these kind of plungy necklines and stuff. I love it. I think she looks great. Her makeup artist was Frankie Boyd. He also didn't list what he used on her face. But I will tell you, if you guys want a lip like hers, I just finished getting a lipstick from Jeffree Star called Pumpkin Pie. And this might have a little bit more of a darker hue to it, but it has that same kind of orangey tone that I think looks fantastic on. And this is like a very wearable color that a lot of skin tones could probably get away with. So I really like that color, and I feel like if you had a color like that one, you can probably come out with a similar lip color to hers and be able to wear it with turquoise, because who would have thought that turquoise and orange would look so amazing together, but I love it. All right, so now we're on to somebody who I know the products that they were wearing. So this is Joey King, and we've talked about this girl a couple of times already on Makeup on the Red Carpet. It looks like she is somebody to keep your eyes out, especially when it comes to fashion and makeup. It has a very good look. So now this is, her outfit is Jason Wu, and I love this outfit. I think it's super sexy, but at the same time youthful. I really love it, and I love the fact that they decided to go a little adventurous with the eyes and really kind of like bring out some drama. Because you know, when you see a lot of celebrities doing almost the same thing, because you feel like a lot of the looks were very clean-faced, a very dark lip, which is kind of a trend. We're seeing that kind of look, very peachy, very light. it's fun to see somebody just throw in the drama, you know? So I really love that there was some drama here. ALLAN was the makeup artist, and he did a fantastic job on these eyes. It is the look that I recreated today. As you guys can tell, most of the other people don't have a look like mine right now. So I love it. I think she looks gorgeous. I love everything about this, and I was able to find some of the products that she had on her face. So she is wearing the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, which is amazing because I had it. So I was able to recreate it actually using the Born to Run. This look will be up on Instagram at Christina Brooke Beauty. If you guys want to see how I created this look out for that on Instagram. He did actually say that he used Drift, he used Jet, and he used the color Stranded. So those are all the colors that he used from this palette to create this amazing eye look. And her lip liner was a color called Liar from Urban Decay, and she was wearing the Sheer Shimmer lipstick in Ex-Girlfriend on top. So she looked amazing. I really love this. I think she looked fantastic. I like the entire look. I think everything looked phenomenal, and I'm very happy with this. All right, so let's talk about Margot Robbie. Now, I'm conflicted with this look, to be honest, guys. She's wearing Chanel. It looks Chanel to me, but then I almost feel like it was like Chanel with like too much going on. I like some parts of the dress, like I like the upper portion, but I don't like the bottom. I don't like all the jewelry with that type of neckline. And I mean, I'm happy that they put up her hair, but there's parts of this that I just don't like, you know, and I feel like her face makeup is very pretty, but I don't really love everything else that's going on. So I have to say, like, out of all the dresses, this is the one that I like the least. I feel like from here up, it looks okay, but then when it goes to the bottom, I'm like very confused. She's also wearing sandals. I don't know what was trying to happen here. Not a big fan of the dress, but her makeup artist was Patty DeBroff. I was not able to find also the items that she was wearing on her face because she did not list any, but it does look like she has a very nice lip color. I would say that if you want to have a similar lip color to this one, if you have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, this is a very similar color to the color that I love to wear all the time. And I feel like if you put a lip color like that one on with a clear gloss, you can probably come out with a very similar lip color to this one. But I do like her face makeup. It's very natural. She has flushed cheeks. She has a nice little blush going on. It's nothing over the top, but thank God, because there was a lot going on everywhere else. Let's talk about Lupita Nyong'o, and her outfit is actually from Louis Vuitton as well. So now her outfit kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Sophie Turner outfit, but a little bit more mature version. Like it's like a little bit more dressed up, if you know what I'm saying. And I like the silhouette. This is a silhouette that I think looks very flattering on a lot of body types. It's like the more elegant version of the Sophie Turner dress. Like this is like more elegant. Sophie Turner's looked a little bit more sexy, and this is a little bit more elegant. I love all the elements going on here. I love the belt. I like the fact that there was a lot of pattern. I like that the top was white. It's really cool. This is a cool dress. I think it was really pretty, and I'm intrigued by Louis Vuitton now. I'm intrigued by Louis Vuitton because there was a lot of times that I was kind of... So her makeup artist was Nick Barros, and he did list what he used for that eyeliner. Because if you guys zoom in on her face and you really look closely, you will see that her eyeliner is white. And this is going to be something that we're going to start seeing for spring. Uh-oh, do I see Trend Finder coming very soon? I do. This is a white eyeliner, and the white eyeliner that he used is from Lancome. It's the Drama Liquid Pencil in French Lace and the Art Liner in Black Vinyl. So that's the way he was able to create this liner. If you guys can see, which is hard to see, there's actually two lines going on here. There's a black line and there is a white line. I love this because this is matching the dress but giving us some fun with the makeup. I love it. I think it's so cool. I like the fact that they even put on like a more vibrant pink lip. I think they had fun with her makeup. I think it was cool. I enjoyed it. All right, and let's talk about the last person we're going to talk about in the makeup on the red carpet is Charlize Theron. Now, Charlize Theron had a beautiful look going. There is something about how high the cut was on her that I almost felt like, I don't know if it's because of her height, that in some angles I didn't love it as much as other angles. But there's something about the way that the cut is on the front that it almost feels like it's a little too high. The dress is from Givenchy, and I mean... They know more what they're talking about than I, but I do like this dress. I don't love this dress. There's parts of it I like, parts of it I don't. Here she did have this headpiece kind of in her hair, which I do know like the 20s kind of style is kind of coming back, but I don't know exactly what the inspiration of the headpiece was. And then the makeup, if you look at it, this is done by Kate Lee, and I think she did a really pretty job on Charlize. You know, I am so used to the artists sometimes being so over the top, but sometimes it's really nice and refreshing to see them a little bit less made up. This is another celebrity that they actually didn't list the makeup products that they were wearing, but in order to create a pink lid like that, if you guys own the Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes to Hypnotize, you may have a shade similar to that one in this color right here, part of the Love Glow. Now that color has a little bit of like this pinky hue to it, and if you put it on the lids and just blend that out, you will come out with a very nice subtle pink lid, which will be very similar to what Charlize has in this image. And then also on her lips, it looks like she's wearing a very pale gloss. I love this. I think she looks pretty. I do feel like in some of the photographs she looks a little washed out. I don't know if it's because the pale lips with such a light hair color can kind of wash you out, especially if you're very fair skin toned. It's not my favorite, but I do love the lids and I love that color on her. I like that peachy pink color. It looks really beautiful on her. Anyways, guys, those are all of the celebrities, and that was the SAG Awards of 2020. I do feel like there was a really nice, very subtle thing going on with the SAG Awards. I think it was very pretty. I like a lot of the looks, but we have a few clear winners here, I think, you know? So I'm gonna have to start off with Best Dressed, and you guys, I'm gonna give it to Jen Aniston as well. I'm gonna give it to her because this is like one of those looks that people talk about. It's not something she would typically do. Love to see somebody really go out on a limb and do something different. And this dress really is insanely gorgeous. I don't know if I would have worn it on the top like her. I probably would have put some covers, you know? But I mean, if she was trying to get sexy, I mean, she nailed sexy. Let's talk about the best makeup of the night. I'm gonna give this to Zoe King, the look that I created today. Now, I will say that I love the red lips. Michelle Williams looked insane. There was a lot of stars that had some really beautiful finished faces with nice, beautiful lips. But I mean, Zoe King's was just like, I don't know. I guess I like that little bit of drama. When everybody else is doing one thing and you're the one that does something different, it's always fun, and I love this. I think it was done right. I think she looked gorgeous. I love the makeup, and that is what I'm going to say. So that is my makeup on the red carpet for the 2020 SAG Awards, and next up we have the Oscars. The Oscars is coming like soon, and I will tell you guys, my Oscars makeup on the red carpet will be airing at least a week after the Oscars. I do have something planned in between there that it's gonna kind of like get in the way of me filming the video, but don't worry, Oscars will air. And there is so many makeup looks and so many beautifully dressed stars. I want to know from you guys, who was your favorite? Who did you love the most of the night? What was your best dressed? What was your best makeup? Sound off right now down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next red carpet. Bye.